Hi, this is Mina. Thanks for joining me today. I'm gonna make one of our family's favorite things to order out and to make at home. It's fried rice. Have you ever gone to a Chinese food restaurant and ordered fried rice, your favorite takeout place, and then one time you order it comes out one way and the next time you order it, it comes out another way? For example, maybe it's more brown in color one time, you order it and the next time it's a little bit lighter, as though they didn't use a lot of soy sauce. Or why is that? Did they get a new chef, or is it just grandpa in the back who's like cooking like I do, a little of this, a little of that, and the recipe comes out different every time? Anyway, I've explored so many different recipes for fried rice. I love them all. This is the one my family likes the most, so here we go. I'm going to use jasmine rice. I've got 2 cups, and I'm not even going to rinse it because jasmine rice tends to stick, to be stickier, and so we're fine with that. I've already have some heated water here. I'm going to double the amount of water. So if I put 2 cups of rice, I'll put 4 cups of hot water. I'm going to bring it to boil and then lower it to simmer for about 15 minutes or so. I'll just let it steam. So in every cup of edamame, you get around 17 grams of protein, so that's good. This is going to take me a while, so I'll have fun doing that by myself. You can use a half a cup, 1 cup, 2 cups. It's just like the Chinese takeout where it's different every time. It's not a new chef, it's just what did you decide to do today? I've got peas. These were frozen in my freezer and I just took about a cup out, rinsed them, and my pea pods here, cut them in like fourths. Each pod, I just took a clump of them and chopped them up, a cup. It's whatever you want. My favorite is ordering veggie fried rice, and then there's only 1 piece of broccoli. It's like, who's the lucky one that's gonna spoon out that 1 piece of broccoli in there? I don't want that to happen in my family. I want us to have an abundance of vegetables where we're not all diving in and fighting for the 1 piece of broccoli. So I've got maybe 2 cups of chopped broccoli. I did the same with green beans. This is about 2 cups and I just quartered the green bean. So these are all fresh ingredients. I'm super excited. I took the skinniest carrot, like skinnier than these guys, and just cut them in half or quarters lengthwise and then chop them so they look like that. I just wanted to make them small enough so that they can cook quickly behind me. So zucchini, and I did the same thing. A green zucchini, I leave the seeds in. I cut it lengthwise in half, and then I cut each half again. So I quartered the zucchini and then chopped it. Super easy, but I knew you wouldn't want to watch that. Like, we have better things to do, right? But it's whatever veggies you have. If I want to be done with this fried rice even quicker, just saute the mixed frozen veggies and I'm done. I don't even have to think about it. Toasted sesame oil, it doesn't have to be toasted, it's just what I got. And I'll just put a generous helping, tablespoon and a half probably in there. I'll let that heat up, and then I'm going to take this whole onion and I'll just chop it. I'm going to just get this onion in there right away because my pan is ready, so I'll give it something to work with. And you can just be done with a half an onion, but I know myself, if I save this onion, I'll never go back to it. It's a rare day that I actually do. It's like the avocado half we save and then someone uses a new avocado. It's like the intentions are good, but we don't always look in the refrigerator for that leftover half. So let's just skip that step and use the whole onion. Okay? Just gonna let those get translucent where this garlic is gonna rest on top of the onion. And when I'm ready, I'll stir it in. Because this garlic is not gonna take long to cook. But everything else is not going to take that long to cook. Maybe these carrots. I'm going to add just a touch of butter. This is the first time I'm doing this ever, so you don't need to do this. But I saw that so that's like a teaspoon of butter. It's vegan butter, Earth Balance. And the reason I'm doing that is because I can see that it started to stick at the side of the pan. My carrots got a head start on cooking. They look good. Next, I think my beans are going to be the next hardest vegetable that needs some direct heat time. I got my heat back up on high. These were frozen. I mean, they've been sitting out a little bit now, so we don't skimp on veggies here. So I'm going to add the broccoli next. I know my broccoli won't take long to cook, so I'm just letting it rest on top. And my zucchini, the same. They're in such small pieces. Next, I'll add the pea pods. These edamame, they're ready to eat right now, so those go on top. I can toss those. I don't always do salt and pepper. 7 tablespoons, a teaspoon of maple syrup, a tablespoon of rice vinegar, a teaspoon of sesame oil. That'll just give it a nice flavor. This is hot chili sauce, sriracha. I could use either, but I thought chili garlic, it's got, you know, garlic in there. So of course that wins with me. A teaspoon. Oh, it goes in my sauce, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. And just really make sure all that blends. That's it. Now I'm gonna decide how much do I want to put on this. This is good, you guys. I don't need this to cook any more than that. Look at, they're bright color, beautiful. I'm just gonna pour them in. I have to go toward me just so I don't end up putting this on the floor. That's it, my veggies are done. Let me get started on the rice. It's the same process. Turn my pan on high, toasted sesame oil, teaspoon, tablespoon, potato, whatever. Pan's pretty hot anyway. Let's fry up this rice. You can hear it sizzle. If you guys aren't vegan, when I would make like a pork tenderloin, let's say, or chicken or whatever my meat was that I had left over, and the next day would be a fried rice day, and I'd chop up the meat. If it was already seasoned from like the night before's dinner. Same thing, if I had grilled chicken left over, chop it up, and then add it in there at any stage, you know, when I'm mixing the veggies and the rice together, when I'm cooking the vegetables, just add the chopped meat to it. At the end, I would scramble an egg or two and then add that in there as well, and that gives you your egg in your fried rice. So you can always do that if you are not vegan. Oh, that's why they call it fried rice. We're taking rice and frying it up. So I just want to do that to both sides, and I'll just let it sit for a second. I could add more butter to that. I usually never add butter. It just happened today. Did they get a new chef? Nope, still me, just, you know, what do I feel like doing today? So I'm gonna add this remainder of the sauce, and I can just always mix up more. So that looks pretty, right? That's like a nice colored brown rice. I think it's good to go. I'm gonna add my veggies to this. Just mix those up. I just did like 3 green onions, chopped them up. I'll add them in at the end. I don't really need heat to get on that at all. Just extra flavor in there. I'll just give them a stir. I'm actually turning my heat off at this point. I will put about a tablespoon of these sesame seeds. Sometimes I buy them toasted, sometimes not. These aren't. Actually, when you serve it on the table, that's probably pretty to do, is toast some sesame seeds and put it on top. Or crush up some cashews or peanuts. I'm going to do these roasted cashews, and I'll put, it's about a cup. And then I can put those on the side, and whoever wants more can add more. So here's a spoonful. I got zucchini, green bean, cashew, pea, carrot, green onion, yellow onion. Obviously the rice is on this. That's a lot of veggies in one little bite. Okay, I think that cooled off. So here we go. That's for dramatic reasons, to show you how good it is. That was great. That worked perfect, just what I did. That's it. That's fried rice, you guys. Okay, there's at least 8 veggies in this fried rice. But doesn't that look good? Let me put some, Cameron, just in time for a taste test. That looks good, right?
Fried rice.
Yeah, do you want to try some?
Sure.
Okay, it's hot for your little tender hands. Okay, look at the camera. This is Cameron coming home from dance. She's hungry. Yeah, no, blow on it a little more. That was too hot of a bite for you to taste. So we're just gonna let her process that. Maybe pick up a new spoonful and just kind of.
It is good. I love the crunch of the cashews in it.
Mm-hmm. But aren't the vegetables like crisply tender, not mushy, right? And how about when you get fried rice?
And the rice isn't mushy.
Yeah, I was telling him how it'll be like one piece of broccoli or one green bean. Like, isn't this nice? That it's got plentiful, amount of vegetables in there.
Plenty.
So it's got plenty of vegetables in there.
I've never heard plentiful. Is that a mindful meal term?
Okay. I'm just going to have another taste of this rice now that it's had a chance to cool off. On my last bite, I didn't get broccoli, but now there's some broccoli in there. Look how many veggies are in this one spoonful. That's awesome. When you order fried rice out, it's literally almost all rice. It's just going to get better. Like, as that sits and all those flavors kind of come together, that means in half an hour when Emily gets home, it's going to be amazing. Even better. All right, hope you give this recipe a try. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace and so much love.